What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well today. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we last posted an update on the Red Sea Reefer 350. Everything's kind of on cruise control. I didn't have much changing within the tank or anything like that. No new fish. All the same fish are here. I just put in some nori to get these guys out. It's been a couple of minutes, so they're not ferociously eating it right now. They're just kind of all chilled out right now. With the tank, nothing much has changed. The GSP is still growing up. I should trim it, but we want a instant carpet for our next build. With the anemones, I feel like I'm getting more, but I'm not really keeping count of them. At times, at night, these guys would move all about. And the other day, I found 2 down here with just sitting where the glass is. I'm not sure if one moved down there and kind of split into 2, or if 2 of them moved down there together and decided to sit next to each other. Just not sure. In the morning, if I spot any that's not on a rock, I'll usually pick it up and kind of place it where I want them to stay and hope they stay. But they do have a mind of their own. And with my scape, it's kind of dangerous where the anemones, they can at night crawl under the rock and just stay there. And I've had anemones where they would get into the shade and just stay there forever and not come back out. And I believe they just kind of starve themselves because they're not feeding off the light and things like that. Would kind of get weak and kind of wither away. That happened to my big green bubble tip. He was as big as this guy right here. And one day he went under this rock and then he didn't come out, and it was so hard for me to have access to pull him out. I just kind of left him there, thinking that it has a mind of its own and it will just come out eventually. Well, when it came out, it was like totally kind of bleached because it was not getting any nutrients from me hand feeding or from the lighting itself. So with my scape, I constantly have to keep an eye out when I wake up. If I see them on the move, I'll pick them up and I'll place them. I'll place them at the spot where I would like them to stay and just hope that they stay. But a lot of times they would move about. Sometimes I'll place them into the glass bowls right here too. I'll place them into the glass bowls. At times they stay, but most of the time they would stay for the day, and then at night they'll just leave and land on the rock or something like that. When my scape's kind of dangerous, like I told you guys, all of my rock work is sitting on top of under gravel filters. It was my way of levitating the rock and kind of having all of the rock work half an inch or an inch above the glass. That way there's a lot of flow going underneath the rock work and it's pushing all of the detritus out, since this is a bare bottom tank. So like I said, the anemones, I feel like I got more, but I haven't really kept count of them. This shelf rock right here used to be just a shelf rock with other little corals and frags on top. But what I found was that the anemones, they would just kind of have a mind and move on their own, and they can't just sit on your coral and just plop right there and decide to stay right there right next to your coral or even on top of your coral, and in turn kind of sting it to death or put it in so much stress that the other coral dies. So I started moving whatever was up here. I totally forgot, but I put on this piece of rock right here to give the anemones more real estate to kind of crawl and settle down. Before this, the highest point was this rock right here. So adding this, it just gave the anemones more opportunity to grab more light or get more par. Right now I'm running the 3 AI primes, and I do at times think it's kind of a little underpowered. But everything in here is just thriving off of 3 AI primes right now. Fish look okay. Anemones are okay. What else was I gonna update you guys with? I got this piece right here. It's looking really good. Got him from Russell. He called it a weeping willow. And at the time when I was buying it off of him, I didn't believe it. I didn't really believe him. I thought that all leathers were kind of the same. So these two down here, you can see the leathers. The polyp extension is way shorter than what's up here. It's super long. You got toadstool gurus and leather lovers. Let me know if this is a weeping willow to you guys. The stems are super thick and it's super long. Over here, I moved some of the mushrooms from the Lagoon 25 over. In the back right there's an OG bounce, and right in front is a sun kiss, but I think I stressed it out. I thought it was attached to the tile, as you can see, but half of its body was attached to the tile, and the other half was attached to the glass tank. So it was like tugging and pulling, and I'm stressing it out, and its bubbles deflated and everything. So I'm leaving it there as is to let it recover. Hopefully all of the sun-kissed bubbles come back. If you look closer, it's kind of blurry on the screen right here, but you can see little traces of orange on there. I'm hoping would inflate. So here's the tank. I'm shooting this on Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. It's a very important day. I'll be releasing this video tomorrow. So tomorrow is Blue Friday from the WaterBox. Blue Friday is a kind of big event for them that they plan for like half a year or whatever. It's a lot of giveaways and education with how to set up tanks and within freshwater and saltwater. A lot of popular YouTubers like Reef dudes and many other guys. I forgot their names already, but they have a whole day of events and tutorials and things like that. But they also have sales. Blue Friday is like their Black Friday, the only time when you can get a discount on a WaterBox Aquarium. So I'm curious to see what they have for sale. I'm still debating between a 5-footer and a 6-footer. 5-footer would just go into this space right here, but I'm kind of debating back and forth right now, because if I put a 5-footer in place, it will just fill out this entire section right here, but I'll lose my window. I haven't had access to that window since this tank went live. It's about almost 2 years now, and I would like to get that window back. And the other thing is, if I get a 5-footer to replace this tank within the same spot, I don't know about the logistics. Would have to coordinate and kind of put everything in a bucket or whatever, get the new tank up, and then transfer everything into the new tank. Like moving 2 tanks at the same time, just kind of stressing me out. So they have a 6-footer as well. I think the 5-footer is around 180 or 170 gallons. The 6-footer is like near 200. Forgot how many gallons, but it's 6 foot lengthwise, and front to back is 26 inches, and bottom to top is like 21 1 inches. If I get the 6-footer, I can set it up within the room and kind of have 2 tanks running at the same time, and then kind of take my time to move everything over and kind of decommission this tank. But we'll see what happens tomorrow, what they got for sale and everything like that. I'm buying everything with my own money, not sponsored or anything like that, so cash is like kind of hard to come by, so we gotta wait for sales and everything so we can pick stuff up at a reasonable price that won't like break the bank and things like that. So Friday, which is today, I'll be popping in and out with the WaterBox. I'll leave a link to their channel. I guess they're going to be live all day. Might go in the chat, say hello if you see me, but we'll see what happens and what they got for sale, and I'll report back next week my decision, what I pick up or what I don't pick up or whatever, next week. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week. We'll have updates with the decision on how to upgrade from this Red Sea Reefer 350. You can see all of the tanks right here. They kind of outgrew the tank. Picked them up as little babies from Ellis Aquatics out here in Compton, but they're getting super big. And every time I show this tank, I get a bunch of haters. They see the first couple seconds and they just say, shame, shame, shame on you that you have so many tanks in such a small tank. But the long time members and viewers, you guys know that we're gonna upgrade the tank and take care of these tanks. All right, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day.